Hmm. Hello, everybody in the YTPC. I am the Bearded Tamper. So hopefully it is not too windy uh, that you guys cannot hear me. The wind is blowing, but as you can see, kind of surrounded by pines. Oh, you getting dizzy? That looked kind of cool. Anyway, but you hear the wind blowing through the pines. Anyway, here in the wooded Ozarks, we have what they'd call fire towers. And a fire tower is a place where a conservation agent would climb up in the tower, spend I don't know exactly how long they would spend up there, but a day, a couple days, a week, and then another conservation agent would come. But it's a really tall tower on a hill, and they would be looking out and seeing if there was smoke somewhere. If there was smoke somewhere, they'd get on their radio and be like, hey, there's smoke, whatever, north section of blah, 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 and tell them where it was. And that way they could kind of cut off a forest fire, because it's forest around here, lots of woods. And that's just, as we all know, that's fuel for a fire. So there's not a whole lot, there's not that many left standing, but there are a couple, and they're preserved. So let's walk back to it and take a look. Join me on a little lunt, not a very long one, but here in central Missouri it's been snowing for the past couple days, and we've got a little snow. Not a whole lot. It would have been more, but it got warm, melted, and then it rained, and that the rain melted it. So these towers are on conservation property, so everything's blocked off. You used to be able to climb the towers, but then they would put fences around it. Liability. Didn't want people fiddling with them, I guess. Whatever, accidents happen, and people get drunk and climb them, and they could fall off, I guess. So there's a sign that says, due to vandalism and vehicle trespass, this area may be under surveillance. So kind of like doubtful. Doubtful, but maybe. But it looks like they have new wood down, new boards down for the steps. So they are preserving it. But it goes up. They got a little communication, I guess, electrical panel in there. Yeah. So that's that. They would climb up it, and I've climbed up before to the top. One time there we found one that had that didn't have the fence around it, and we was able to climb up it. And one person ran up it and we timed it to see who could make it up it the fastest. I tell you, about 3 or 4 flights of that, because those stairs are pretty steep. You know, it's a narrow little jot up there, and the stairs, you know, they need to go pretty straight. So he was tired by the time he got to the top. Even when you wasn't racing, you're just taking your time, and you get up there, and it's high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sections until you get to the actual little clubhouse up there. So, are those sections 10 feet tall? I don't think so. Probably closer to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 feet tall. So, I don't know. 120 feet, maybe. But when you get up there, you can see a long ways. You can see a very, very far off. Pretty neat. Okay. So do not walk or play on tracks. No trespassing. That obviously is one of those power stations that you see right next to a railroad crossing. You know, that you drive across, that has the arms that go up and down. You always see these buildings right there, or it's some sort of switch, some sort of railroad switch, because there's no tracks around here. So that's been recycled, bought from the railroad company, or donated by the railroad company for some sort of tower. Right there, see the tower, or the antenna, not tower, but right there. They just plugged it into it and piggyback off of the fire tower. Then the conservation has a little shed, maintenance shed of sorts probably. Smoking the Near-Up with some Acadian Perique. Delicious blend. Very delicious blend. I'm sorry, you guys just see me looking around, looking up, looking at the trees with the snow on it. Pretty cool. We don't get a whole lot of snow here in central Missouri. So when we do, it's fantastic. Like yesterday, it was snowing very large flakes. And I wanted really bad to run out and make a video, but I was at work. So I was not able to do that. But there was some snow that stuck around. Well, I guess that's about it. Show you was trying to find a spot where I could step back a bit and show you guys kind of the clubhouse that they got at the top. I don't know if that's what they call it, a clubhouse. That's what I'm calling it for the sake of ignorance, I guess. Try to get a shot. Can't really see. Yeah, it gets a little too wooded. I'll try to zoom you guys in. Okay. Well, that's what we got. Oh my. Well, I'm gonna get on down the road. A little chilly out. It's not too bad. It is Missouri after all, so last weekend I think it got down to 7 single digits, and then it didn't get out of the teens the next day. It's like 14 or 15. We'll take it. Whatever. It's winter time. That's what happens. But this is a treat. All the snow. It is nice. When I pulled up, wind was blowing pretty hard. And I was going to show you guys. I don't know why it's bouncing like that. Anyway, I was going to show you guys the view from the road. It was nice. It kind of went off down the hill, and you could see out a ways what we call yonder. You could see out yonder. Phil and, is that Man of York, Uncle Phil? They used the word yonder in their meetup video. But it's kind of windy out here, and I didn't really want to bring the camera out. All you'd hear is just a bunch of wind. But I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Might not. We'll give it a go. Oh, you don't want to see me that close. Yeah. Now I gotta do it. Anyway. Well. Alright. Got a bit of a whistle. So, you guys take care. Stay warm. Hope you got something good to smoke. If not, find something good to smoke. Something good to smoke it out of. Bearded Tamper signing off. No, that's Four-Eyed Piper's thing. Can't say that. Later.